is it about? Is it about the show? Is it about the real life? I do like that we don't know exactly where we are. It's not a piece who has a critical analysis of a society. It's a real piece for entertainment. It's not a piece in which you can fragilize the shape, and then you can't forget about why and the way it was done, why and how it was done at that time. It belongs to this tradition of big dramas having people from the stage on the stage, like Tosca, like Gioconda. We would easily destroy it if we touch the structure of it. Cilea's music is huge and strong. It requires someone with a strong physicality, with a strong voice, exactly the opposite of the real Adriana. I wrote a lot with the singer here, with Michaela, on this, how to find, with this big shape, with this big musical pattern, how to find there what makes it trembling, that makes everything fragile.
This music is full of color. I mean, we have from the fortissimissimo to the pianississimo. So it's not easy to achieve these things. What I'm trying to do is really to bring out also these different levels of dynamics and color of the instrument that you can listen. At the end of the second act between the duetto Principessa and Adriana, it's dangerous because orchestra is really loud, but this is how it's written. In the partiture we have like 3 fortissimi, like fortissimissimo, but if I play fortissimissimo with this orchestra, you don't hear anything, because they give a lot, and so we have to really cut a lot of dynamics in some parts.
As a costume designer, my duty is following what the director has in mind. Of course, we exchange some ideas. The idea is to have for the because the story is a true story. It happened for real in Paris, Comédie Française. All the characters existed, and of course, I didn't want to avoid any period costume. I love to do some contemporary things when it sounds authentic, genuine, but for this piece we needed to have not only period costume, but theater period costume. We're talking about a good stage costume. I think it's also a costume which can be read from far, not only from first row. There's a big difference in between fashion and costume. Stage costume, it has to be louder.
Christian and I have been working for more than 10 years now. During the fitting, it's the first moment where you meet the reality, which is the singer, with your dream. And then it's nice to share it.
The costume, the first steps, it depends on the director. With Vincent, I start by listening to him hours and hours, and then I sketch very rough things. But when I start working with a new director, we have to find the right alchemy, the right way of working together. And then I much prefer directors attending the most fitting as possible.
most beautiful moment in this opera for me, I mean, it's, okay, for sure the two arias of the soprano, the famous one, the first and the second one. The aria of the Principessa is really beautiful. I mean, the second part is really like, also for the orchestration, but also for the musical line is really nice. For me, this opera is not really a true Verismo opera, but the aspect of the composition and the aspect of the passion that you have, it's a little bit, I would say, lighter than in the Verismo opera that people knows as a Puccini opera. I mean, every time I come here, I'm really happy. It's really like a place that you can relax, making music and enjoy your work. The orchestra plays fabulous chorus. They are always fantastic, well prepared. It's unbelievable how they still enjoy music every time they come to the performance or to the rehearsal. This is something really special.
The border between reality and the fiction is, I'm trying to make it in a way less clear possible. I love to play with this uncertainty, with the tension between those two aspects. Is she dying for real, or is she making the most wonderful dramatic scene of her career, which we don't know.